On Mondays, we check in with Vail Mountain Rescue. I love the stories that we hear. You can't make these up, people, but it's amazing that it does happen. But Vail Mountain Rescue does a great job of getting people out of certain situations. So let's talk about the missions so far. You've had quite a few.
Yeah, we had 107 for the year. We were paged out that many times. 6 since Christmas and 3 in the last week.
Okay, wow.
And this one that's we're going to see a slide on here. Don't wear cotton. I mean, it's a real simple rule. Don't wear cotton here. Cotton gets wet, stays wet, and freezes. And we had a great example of this. We had 4 young men go for a hike on Booth Creek. They separated. Not unusual. One of them got off the trail, fell in the creek. Ooh, he was wearing boat shoes, Keds low-cut tenny deck shoes. He was wearing 2 pair of cotton Levi's, cotton underwear, cotton jacket. Those are his shoes after we got him off him.
Oh, wow.
I mean, the first thing you do is get people out of their wet and frozen clothes and wrap them up in blankets. You got to get them naked to get them warm, basically. Wrap them up in blankets. Brought the young man down with a lot of effort because he couldn't walk. And we finally got him standing. I sent up new boots, a pair of Sorels out of the back of my truck, got those on his feet so he could start walking, and we'd put clothes from the group on him. Got him walked down, but he first thought we were going to charge him for the rescue. We never charge for a rescue ever. Second, he was reluctant to get in the ambulance because he thought there'd be a bill. No, there is no bill in an ambulance till the wheels turn. If the ambulance transports you, there will be a bill. If it doesn't transport you, there won't be. And he didn't want to go to the hospital. So he called buddies and had buddies come pick him up. Now, there are a number of life lessons here. Yeah. 1, don't wear cotton. 2, don't separate from your buddies. And I don't know whether he separated from them or they separated from him, but in either case, it's bad. Make sure you know where you're going, especially here in the snow. When you're in the bottom of a ravine, I'll guarantee you there's water running in the bottom of the ravine. There's snow bridges across it. You don't know there's water underneath. You step on the snow bridge, you go through, you're now all wet. Being wet is really bad. Been there, done that, don't want to ever do that again.
Well, and also with fresh snow, it's hard to see the trail. In the summertime, it's a lot easier.
Oh, did I mention this was at night?
Oh no.
That was the fun part, is we got the call just about dark. And it took a while to find him. It took him a while to call us. I would suspect he was wet about 3 hours.
Oh, wow. And it's been so cold lately.
Oh, it was very cold that night because we ran out of manpower, and the old guys were out there, and we incorrectly allocated our manpower. We wound up with 140 years of experience and 2 guys pushing a sled uphill. We could have used a few years of youth rather than the 140 of experience. But all said and done, we got the young man out. But you're responsible for yourself here. We had a mission shortly after that of some skiers lost on the Minturn Mile. And they weren't actually on the Minturn Mile, they were on the ridge up above it, and wouldn't believe us when we told them they were in the wrong place. And we're very insistent on getting a vehicle to pull them out. And, look around you. Do you see a road? No. You're responsible for you. Now, this can do one of 3 things. You can sit down there and wait for us to get to you. I don't recommend that. You can start skiing down. You just go downhill. You'll hit the bottom of the ravine, then follow the ravine out. Or you can, or we'll ski up and help you. So we put a team in, and the team followed them out, got to them near the trailhead. But they seem to think that someone else was responsible for their position. No, you're not. Till we get to you, you're responsible for yourself. And it gets real interesting sometimes when people don't understand it. This is not Disney World. How many times do I say it? We can't turn off the ride. Yeah. Once you've paid for the e-ticket, you're in for the whole ride, Yeah. And it was an interesting 10 days or so. It was, yeah.
Wow, well, kicking off 2016 in an interesting way.
Haven't had anything yet. Nothing yet for 2016. We'd like a week off.
That's just for 2015. Well, Dan, thank you for the reminder. Yes, don't separate from your group. Don't wear cotton. Wear some of the fabrics. That'll help wick away the moisture from you. And make sure you tell someone where you're going and when you expect to return. You can find out more at vailmountainrescue.org. And stick around. We're going to learn about the fundraising behind Vail Mountain Rescue after this weather.